The Winter's Guile are exotic gauntlets for Warlocks. The main perk is Warlord's Sigil. Eliminating enemies with melee attacks increases your melee damage. Let's review this perk by checking the actual damage increase you get. This perk can stack up to 5 times. You will see that information on the left side of the screen when it procs, and it stays active for 4 seconds, and every time you get a kill, it will reset the timer. I tested this exotic in some public events. Here's some numbers. A regular melee attack on a Cabal dealt 609 damage. After I got the kill, it activated the Warlord's Sigil perk. You have 4 seconds before the perk goes off. Within that 4 seconds, you can melee as many enemies as you want, but the goal here is to get a kill, to try to reach that 5 times stack effect. The next melee attack I did while having the perk active did 913 damage, and killed that Cabal instantly. When the perk is stacked 2 times, it dealt 1369 damage. 3 times, 2054 damage, 4 times, 3080, and finally with 5 times it dealt 4620 damage. If we go back to a regular melee attack, we went from 609 damage all the way up to 4620 for one melee attack, when the perk is stacked at its max. It's kind of insane how powerful you become with that exotic. Here's a damage increase table to help you visualize how stronger you are with each stage of the perk. Keep in mind the numbers have been rounded to keep it easy to understand. There's a 50% increase every time the perk is stacked. For example, if you deal 3080 damage when the perk is stacked 4 times, to know how much it will deal when it is stacked 5 times, you just have to chop that number in half and add it to your current perk state damage number. You should be able to calculate your damage output using this formula for any enemies. If you want to go crazy, you can pair this exotic with the Devour effect from the Voidwalker, which refills your health every time you get a kill if the Devour ability is still active. You will just look like a madman punching everything. This is super fun to use in public events. I sometimes switch to these gauntlets just because I want to have some fun in these situations. For PvP though, it's the complete opposite. It's probably the worst exotic armor for Warlocks to use in that game mode. The reason is that you need a melee kill to make this perk proc. Melee attacks have been nerfed in Destiny 2. You now need 3 consecutive punches to kill a player. And once it procs, you have 4 seconds to find another opponent and punch him again. You will probably get killed before that since you will surely have low health after killing that first guy. I had a hard time getting this perk to proc. And when it did, I saw that the melee attack went from 90 to 135. Again, a 50% increase. Technically, you should be able to one-shot a full health player with the perk stacked twice. I wasn't able to test it, but logically that's how it should work. It would deal 203 damage, and Guardians can have up to 201 health points from what I've read. This exotic is way too situational, and I would never recommend using it in PvP. As you might have guessed, the build I recommend with the Winter's Guile is the Voidwalker with the Devour ability tree, in PvE only. You will have so much fun with it. For PvP though, you should use any other exotic, but not these gauntlets. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, leaving a like would be greatly appreciated. You can also subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.